Other wireless companies need 4-page brochures to explain plans that are too complicated and cost way too much. We are not like the others. We are Bravado Wireless. We offer one line of unlimited talk, text, and 4G LTE data for only $40 per month, with no minimum number of lines and no hidden fees. This is your year to be bold, connect fast at the best price. We live where you live, and we are proud to be a part of your community here in Eastern Oklahoma. We are Bravado Wireless, and we believe in the power of connection.
Welcome back to OBU. We are in the women's championship game. Championship Saturday, we have the NEO Lady Norse taking on the NOC-Enid Lady Jets. NEO comes in sporting a 21-8 record, 12-4 in conference, and the Lady Jets are 26-3 and 13-0 and are the #1 seed. Turnaround jumper right there by our good friend Lazenby.
Yeah, and she's been having a terrific tournament so far. Lazenby has been knocking it in from beyond the arc and being a creative guard that she is, getting inside like you just saw right there.
Yesterday she had 14 points, and we saw a little bit more of her than what we've seen in the past, was taking the ball down the baseline a little bit more than just shooting those outside jumpers.
And that's, I mean, what you expect. I mean, the scouting report goes out on you. Hey, this girl is a person who shoots a lot of threes. You're going to guard you close. So you got to be able to drive to the basket and get some easy shots for yourself as well.
Brooks with a shot there.
And she continues the trend of being the first one for these NEO girls to get a point on the scoring board for NEO like she did the 2 nights before.
Tramble with a bucket there. If you remember 2 nights ago, she had a 2-point lead before the game even started because of a technical foul. And three-pointer won't go. She stumbles down. I think she was just touched a little bit, not enough to call a foul. Tramble very quick running the point for NOC. 3-point on the way for Lazenby. Rims on, in and out. Nice rebound by Engler. Wow. Johnny on the spot right there.
Yeah, and NOC-Enid Lady Jets getting off to a fast start like they're normally used to. That's a bad pass there, too high.
Trying to get it down low to Manunga.
And it was a good play offensively. She was open on the baseline for the easy 2 points.
You know,
but she makes up for it on the defensive end as Ingra.
Griswold steps out there, and that's one thing that we've, and I'm not trying to get on Griswold's case, we've just kind of expected a little bit more out of her. She's had some nice jump shots, but other than that, she really hasn't done much in the paint this tournament. And that seems kind of critical, seeing as they're in the championship game. Like I said, I'm not trying to be critical, just I really think she could be something special, you know?
Yeah, and it's honestly, I mean, when we first got out here, first game, they were honoring the players of the region, and she was one of the players that were on the all-region team, and we haven't really seen much of her these last 2 games.
She misses that jump shot. NEO will bring the ball down. Johnson, long shot, won't go. Rebound by Lazenby underneath. There she goes, Griswold with a jumper. So an 8-2 lead for the Lady Jets over the Lady Norse. Jump shot or 3-pointer backside rebound by Megan Jackson and put back in.
It was a good job. Everybody standing, sitting, waiting, looking at the shooter. Nobody boxing out. Jackson takes full advantage and comes backside and gets the easy 2.
We're going to say Lazenby stepped out of bounds on the baseline.
And that's good defense by Manunga on the baseline.
shot by Stepankova.
Yeah, she got started last night knocking down mid-range jumpers, and that's something that she can do. Good defense right there by Jackson.
Good drive by Tramble. Tramble will go to the line to shoot after she was fouled.
And NEO really, you know, suffering on the rebounding end of things on the defensive side, continuing to get the NOC-Enid Lady Jets second chance opportunities.
Trammell's second one won't go, so a 9-6 lead, a 3-point lead for the Lady Jets. Johnson looking to set up. Kicks it over to Brooks. Brooks Jackson, 3-point on the way. It's good. The Intimidator hits from the left wing.
That's 5 points for Jackson early.
She had 12 last night. And gonna pick up kind of a unfortunate foul there, reaching for the ball. Driving is Griswold, and they'll count the bucket.
And I think Griswold sees the mismatch right there with Stepankova guarding her. She thinks she's quicker than her, and she's proving it right now. And she turns the corner and gets the and one situation as she takes the free throw line.
And she now has 5 points in the first quarter. That they're going to call Jackson for a walk. Jackson pleads with the official, said she didn't.
And now I think that was 2 steps as we see the replay right there.
Hurst in the paint, turn around, trying to get up, and lots of blue bodies there. Drive too high off the glass. Kick back up, Hurst, 3-point on the way, good. So, Kaylee Hurst, big 3-pointer there, 15-9, and a timeout. NEO will call a timeout, and they want to talk about 30-second timeout. I'm your host, Eric Shen, along with Dion Amade. We welcome you to OBU for the Women's Region 2 NJCAA tournament.
Yeah, and we're looking at a great matchup right now. Both of these girls, teams playing very hard. NOC-Enid getting off to a fast start like we've seen them do before. NEO, though, they got to rebound. And I think that's what their head coach is yelling at them right now for. They got to rebound and continue to get inside the paint. Can't give NOC second chance opportunities.
One thing they must do in the paint is they have to move their feet. They're getting a little heavy foot right now, and that's kind of to be expected. 3 games in 3 days, but you know what? They played 3 games in 3 days. You've got to suck it up and go after them. Ooh, she got away with almost a travel there, and Manunga will get her first bucket of the night. 15-11 now the score.
They call 3 seconds.
Gonna call a block down low on Griswold as Jackson was driving the lane.
And I'd like to see a replay on that one. Looked like Jackson came from a long ways to get that blocking foul. I feel like Griswold might have been there. Gonna be interesting to see.
Jackson hits the first free throw. Jackson had 12 last night. At 6 currently. Second one is good. Engel driving, and Engler picks up a foul.
And you can see these NOC-Enid Lady Jets are a well-coached team. They find their mismatches and the aspect that they have an advantage over their competitor. Right here, Griswold, she saw that she was quicker than Sepethakova, and she attacks her quickly. Right here, Engler, she's bigger than number 11 Brooks, so she tries to muscle her in the paint and gets there and gets the foul. Both of these girls and most of this team using their advantages very well in the early part of the game.
Very intelligent ball club out here. Nearly loses the ball. Manunga picks it back up. Jackson over in the corner, kicks it over to Stepanfikova. Hits a jumper, her second bucket. 17-15. Trammell's going to drive up against the glass. It gets the roll.
And she is fierce right there with the ball in her hand. Very creative way of getting to the basket. But it works either way. It counts all the same. That's the third three that Jonah's thrown up and has gotten away with nothing. She has to find a way to get inside the paint and get some easy baskets to get herself going.
Trammell almost got herself in trouble. Griswold up top is going to kick it out to Hurst. Back to Griswold, back up top. And time is out on the shot clock. No one wanted to shoot it. Good ball rotation, but no one wanted to pull the trigger.
And I want to say that was good defense by NEO, but it was just a lot of scrambling and help defense that really allowed them to get out of that sticky situation right there. A lot of open girls for NOC-Enid. They just didn't take the shot.
Johnson drives, can't get the layup, but gets fouled in the process. They're going to call 33, and that's Lazenby. That'll be her first.
And take a look at this Euro step right here. Johnson getting into the lane and finding a way to getting it up with that scoop layup. Just doesn't go down for her. You can tell she really wanted that three-point play, but that's exactly what I've been telling you. Johnson throwing up some outside shots, not really going in. So she has to get inside the paint, create some easy baskets for herself, and allow herself to get going. Get some confidence with some easy buckets.
Get into a little bit of rhythm. She'll miss the second one. Nice rebound by Manunga, but unable to do anything with it. Trammell's going to drive and gets fouled, I believe, by, they're going to call, wow, they're going to call Jackson on that.
Second personal, 15 foul.
Jackson pleads her case once again. Trammell at the line. She will shoot two. First one up and is good.
If anything, I thought they were going to call a foul on number 21, Manunga.
That's who I was starting to write down.
And that's going to be costly. Jackson, 2 fouls in the first quarter. Something that you don't want to see, especially when she's got most of the offense going her way.
Jackson, three-point on the way, left corner won't go. Got stuck on the rim just momentarily. Trammell's going to set back. Starts to take a three. Jackson jumped out on top of her. And Hurst unable to get the running layup. 21-16 your score. Johnson pull-up jumper won't go. Jackson rebound up against the glass is good. Boy, Jackson has done a fantastic job of getting down underneath and getting those rebounds and easy putback.
But she has to be careful with these 2 fouls. She has to be careful.
Shot was off for Griswold. Johnson's going to run it. 2-on-3, turnaround jumper. Nice rebound underneath for the NEO Lady Norse. Brooks, three-pointer, not enough off the front of the rim. Tramble directing traffic. She was looking for an easy layup, and they closed the gap very quickly. Jump shot, Griswold's good.
And Griswold seems to find her stride now, and not a moment too soon in the championship game.
23-18, Lady Jets are up. Rebound backside, kicks it back out to Johnson.
Johnson trying to tuck her shoelaces in her shoes real quick. Meeker says, nah, I'm not gonna allow that to happen.
Jackson, jumper on the elbow, won't go. 2 seconds, one, Tramble with long ball, won't go, hits bottom. So at the end of the first quarter, 23-18, your NOC-Enid Lady Jets are leading the NEO Lady North at the end of the first quarter. Folks, stick around. We have more coming up in the second quarter here at OBU for the Region 2 Championship.
Big wireless companies keep getting bigger and bigger, but their coverage where you live is still small. At Bravado Wireless, we provide the best unlimited talk, text, and data for only $40 a month, right here in Eastern Oklahoma. You deserve to connect fast to your family, friends, and colleagues, wherever they are, with no interruptions and no excuses. Don't buy into big, go bold, go Bravado. Visit bravadowireless.com or visit one of our stores, where we make it easy to join our family. Bravado Wireless, we believe in the power of connection.
Welcome back to the beautiful campus of OBU here in Shawnee, Oklahoma. Eric Shannon along with Dion Amade, Region 2 Women's Basketball Championship for the NJCAA. This will see who gets to go to a national berth. The Enid Lady Jets are up 23-18 over NEO Lady Norse.
Yeah, and as my man over here hands me the stat sheets, you can really tell what's the difference in this game right now, and it's the three-point attempts are right here for NEO. They're made 1 of 8 three-point attempts right now, 1 of 2 for NOC, and that's the difference. They settling for threes is NEO, and NOC, they're doing the right thing. They're finding their offense. They're getting inside and getting the shots that they like and that look good to them.
Johnson brings the ball down for the Lady Norse. Shot on the way by McAdams, and nice rebound and putback, but won't go. Lady Norse having a difficult time hitting those point-blank shots, and now they throw the ball away underneath.
And they're getting second chance opportunities, but they're not making them count. That's gonna be costly in the end. They got the advantage right now, though. They're aggressive, they're more athletic, they're just not using it.
Meeker's gonna drive against Brooks and then kicks it out. Wow, Griswold gets a big time roll. Engler with the steal, and she can't get the roll. So Engler will go and shoot 2. And they're going to call the foul on number 11. Who'd they call the foul on?
It's got to be Johnson, number 23. She was the one that came in on top and tried to block the pass. But number 10, Emily McAdams, has entered the game for NEO. And the first series down, she throws up a 3 and it doesn't go in. And then this time she gets her pocket picked by Engler right there. And she takes an early exit. Unfortunate 2 series for her.
27-18 after the 2 free throws by J.C. Engler. Black Bear has come into the lineup. Johnson, 3-point attempt from the right wing, way off its mark. Lazenby with the rebound. Brooks is trying to corral her on the sideline. Engler over to Griswold. Griswold, good first step, and they're going to call
Lisenby on the foul.
Wow. That's Lisenby's second personal foul. Meeker will check out. Nice pass down low to Stepnikova, but unable to finish. She'll go to the line to shoot two. They're going to call Engler for a hold.
And what a pass by Johnson right there. Really threaded the needle, and an even better catch by Stepnikova.
And unlucky there. She had 17 points in yesterday's game. Free throw is good. And Engler drugged the foot. She gets called for a travel underneath. Nice defense by Engler, popped that ball back. Tramble on the move, is going to drive, kick it out. Back up to the top. Three-pointer on the way, and it's good.
And NEO looks a little lost on defense on that possession.
3-point won't go by Brooks, and they continue to try that 3-point
And they,
shot.
yeah, and they're cold out there. It's not their night right now. And you can see they're suffering because of it, down 11 points.
And Maddie Jo Pierce drives in, gets her first bucket of the night, 32-19 your score, 6:38 to go in the second quarter. Brooks, 3-point attempt from the right pocket won't go. Pierce will let it dribble out of bounds. Coming into the game's number 20 is Amari Weary.
And they can't find anything that's working for this NEO team. They have to figure out to find some offense other than number 33, Megan Jackson. With her having 2 fouls and being on the bench right now, they haven't found any way to score. And NOC is taking full advantage.
Folks, don't forget that coming to our stores March 15th is the Samsung S10, the S10, the S10e, and the S10 Plus, available in all colors, all the colors of the rainbow. And Dion's favorite promotion right now is find a penny, pick it up, and what do you get, Dion?
You get an iPhone XR for just a penny, guys. Our Bravado Premium plan. Just go ahead, find a penny, pick it up, and you get an iPhone. Can't say it any better.
Can't get any better than that. Check out BravadoWireless.com. Find a retail store near you. Tell them The Bravado Wireless media team sent you. Tramble trying to set up top. Pierce drives, kicks it over. Griswold on the baseline, and it's going to be, I believe a foul's going to be called on Weary. Oh, they called a jump ball. The coaches like to come out right in front of me where I can't see. I'm trying to look at the monitor and look around the coach. So jump ball, Jets retain possession. 6-5 on the shot clock. 3. And don't get it off. Do not get it off, but it did hit the rim anyway.
And that's a good defensive possession right there for NEO out of the timeout.
And Jackson dribbles the ball out of bounds, trying to corral the pass from Black Bear.
And that was just a bad pass by Black Bear.
Engler will come in and have a seat. Hurst will come and take her spot. Pierce up top. Three-point attempt by Pierce, no good. Rebound of Weary on the backside. Brooks will bring it down, matched up with Tramble. 3-point, and she's fouled in the process. And fouled by Tramble. That'd be Tramble's first foul, I do believe it will. And Brooks will go to the line to shoot 3.
And NEO still settling for these three-point shots and these contested jumpers. And it's unfortunate too because they haven't scored. They've only scored 1 point in the second quarter.
That will make it 2. You know, the 3 days and 3 games in 3 days will start to come into play as this game moves on. NOC-Enid, and I guess only 2 shots. They said she was only so. Yeah, I thought it was a 3-point as well, so we're going to talk about it.
I think we all thought it was a 3, except for the referees.
NOC-Enid beat the Redlands Lady Cougars last night, 81-63. And NEO beat Seminole 72-52 for both of them to get here. And they say, they confirm, they say it was a 2-point attempt. So Brooks gets 2 free throws. The score is 32-21 now. Pierce out to Griswold. Griswold way up high. And is going to drive, and it's going to be called a jump ball. Yeah, I don't disagree.
And that's great defense. That's the second jump ball for Weary as she's entered the ball game to put a good defensive stop right there.
Good job by Weary.
And it's unfortunate because Weary's playing better defensively. But Sepatakova, who Weary replaced, is the one bringing some added offensive production.
So Weary has the defense has stepped up. We haven't seen much of her this tournament, to be honest. Hurst drives in the block by, who was that? Monungo. Johnson drives, throws up, and layup won't go. Tramble on the run. Tries to spread it out, and she'll stop and let her teammates come back. Meeker drives, has the ball poked out of her hands. Monungo is on the drive, and Meeker tries to do it back to her and gets called for the foul.
Lady Jets foul
Three-point on the way by Johnson, won't go. And ball going to be knocked out of bounds by the Lady Norse.
And they couldn't hit nothing. They can't hit nothing from the outside right now.
It's so bad, it's not nothing, it's nothing.
Nothing.
Nothing. Nice turnaround layup there by Tramble.
And Tramble just doing whatever she wants inside that lane. Anytime she penetrates, spin move, throwing it up off the glass, and everything just falling in for her.
Jump shot, Brooks finally gets one to drop in the second quarter. She's got to have a little frustration. She's been a little cold from the field. That's her first bucket. Comes just before the 3-minute mark. Tramble matched up with her. Is going to throw it up off the glass. Wow.
I told you, everything she goes, she penetrates. Anything she throws up off the glass, it's going in right now.
Right now, Tramble has Brooks' number. Three-point bottom corner pocket won't go. Rebound by Griswold. Shot was taken by Black Bear. Tramble, they've spread out the offense, and the interior, the paint is wide open. Pierce is going to drive. 9 seconds on the shot clock. Tramble, three-point on the way, top of the key, off the rim, won't go. Rebound by Weary. Black Bear drives, kicks back out. Weary, three-point, and off the front of the iron, it won't go.
Second for the Lady Jets, number 2, NJCAA.
Pierce checks out. Engler checks back in. Every time I say Engle, I think of Little House on the Prairie, but it's Engler, not Engle.
Little House on the Prairie, what's that?
It was a movie way back in the 80s.
Huh. Life must have been good back then.
Oh, Google it up.
I won't waste my breath.
Oh, come on now. It was a good movie. Good show. Michael Landon was in it. Sarah Jessica Parker was in it. And while we're discussing movies, the Lady Jets unable to get any offense on that trip. TV series, yes, TV series. Brooks continued to firing and just can't get that shot to fall. You can see the frustration on Brooks' face.
Yeah, they can't knock anything in right now, man. But you know what? Shooters keep shooting.
That's how you get out of a slump. You keep going.
Shooters keep shooting.
Brooks trying to find some room to work. Johnson up top. Johnson three-pointer, good.
And it finally falls in with less than a minute left in the second half.
10-point spread, 26-36.
And a block by Manunga.
Big time block as Tramble was having her way in the paint for the last couple of trips. Brooks drives up, and she picked the foot up and she walked. Checking in is Lazenby as Meeker will check out. Seconds left in the second period. Tramble looking it over. And really mismatch as far as quickness up top. But Manungo guarding Tramble, and they have her pinned in. And
did he call a foul?
Did he call a foul on it? She called a foul.
And she bailed him out back there. I'd like to get a better look at that. I don't know if that was a push or not. It was in a trap defense. Couldn't do anything with it.
And I couldn't see what happened. She stepped out of bounds. Here it is right here on the replay. Oh, just bounced off her foot. And folks, that will be it for the first half of play. NEO 26, Enid Lady Jet 36 as we go into halftime. Folks, stick around. We have more halftime coming up here at the Bravado Wireless TV.
Other wireless companies need 4-page brochures to explain plans that are too complicated and cost way too much. We are not like the others. We are Bravado Wireless. We offer one line of unlimited talk, text, and 4G LTE data for only $40 per month, with no minimum number of lines and no hidden fees. This is your year to be bold, connect fast at the best price. We live where you live, and we are proud to be a part of your community here in Eastern Oklahoma. We are Bravado Wireless, and we believe in the power of connection.
You are called to be bold, to connect in your home, to your community, and to the world. From your land, we are Bravado Wireless. We are your high-speed internet provider based right here in Eastern Oklahoma. With the latest technology, we offer coverage in more underserved areas than ever, with 4G LTE speeds and no installation needed. We're faster and more reliable than the competition, and at $59.99 a month, we're more affordable too. Bravado Wireless. We believe in the power of connection.
welcome back here to the OBU campus in Shawnee, Oklahoma for the Region 2 Women's Basketball NJCAA Championship. And a shot missed by Engler, an easy layup as it looked.
Yeah, and it was a nice backdoor cut.
Monunga has her shot way off the mark. So both teams seemed a little bit more energized coming out of the break than what they did going into the break.
A little bit more rested.
Trying to find a break in this defense. Brooks, three-pointer, still hasn't found an outside shot, but Monunga underneath with the rebound and bucket, and that gives her 4 points on the night.
They're really trying to work these backdoor cuts for NOC-Enid Lady Jets.
Griswold, shot won't go.
She tried to hit the runner. Good job of following her miss, though.
And Tramble, who's the leading scorer right now with 11, unable to get that shot to fall. Johnson, too many steps when she took the shot.
And Johnson had a runner, Arango, down the middle, and she just did not hit her. She's got to trust in her abilities and her teammates and get them the ball when they're open.
Engler kind of got herself in a little bit of trouble, top of the keys. Good thing she didn't get a 5-second call. Lazenby starts to shoot and is going to drive, and it's blocked by Monungo.
Good defense by Monungo.
And shot clock violation, and again the shot was going to get blocked, and they actually that was good for him because on the other end was going to be Arena, and she was going to look like she had determination to go dunk that.
She came right by our booth, and I did not doubt her one bit.
No, she had a full head of steam going. Trying to get the ball down to Monunga, and it's knocked out of bounds by Griswold. Jackson, who had 9 points in the first half, but had to sit much of the second quarter because of foul trouble. Brooks, jumper still not there. Ooh, she was close to getting over the back. Jackson, three-pointer is going to be short. And somehow, Tramble comes down with it. Pierce kicks it out to Engler. Engler tries to get his shot off, but it hits a backboard and will go out. They say they hit Jackson on the way out.
Yeah, and there's good defense by Jackson. Good job moving her feet and staying in front of her.
Turnaround jumper by Griswold won't go. And in transition, unable to hold on to the ball. Now they have Lazenby out front. Lazenby can't hit it. Tramble there to clean it up. Tramble adds to her total. She now has 13.
And NEO has to run on defense right there. Brooks doing a good job of making the first opponent miss, but nobody's on the backside to help on defense.
Jump shot by Johnson and is good.
And Johnson needs to do a lot more of that in this half.
38-30. Griswold Boy, she gave up a wide open shot, moved to the elbow. Unable to hit it. Brooks has the ball, and
she dribbles it off her foot.
And gets it back after Tramble mishandles it.
And now Jackson can't get a hold of it.
Game of inches.
And it's unfortunate that NEO is, like, honestly, we've seen them play a lot better than this in this tournament.
Well, I was talking to some fans on the halftime break, and I think the fatigue has just kind of started to set in on NEO a little bit faster than it has for Enid.
Yeah, and it's funny that you say that, because Enid has had an opportunity to rest a lot more of their players than NEO has. NEO, they don't go too deep into the bench, and so you can see the fatigue on them more than you would see it on the Lady Jets.
Tramble at the line, shooting 2. Hits the first one. Second one hits.
Takes it back to a double-digit lead. And we've seen that all tournament long from Tramble, just the range of her defensively on that 2-3 zone. People don't anticipate her being able to be athletic as she is.
Nice driving cut there by Engler. Engler, her first bucket of the second half. And the Lady Jets have finally woken up offensively in the third quarter. Hurst, three-point. Oh, it looked good from her hand. Big rebound out by Arena. Arena cross court to Johnson. Johnson, three-point on the way. Good.
And Tramble's coming up the court in a hurry.
Good rebound by Griswold, and nice finish. Brooks still unable to hit, and they're going to call Arena on the over the back. Tramble has 15 points so far in the game, and she had 18 yesterday. Three-point attempt by Engler, too hard, back of the rim. Black Bear has the rebound. She'll dribble baseline, then back out. Brooks drives, kicks it. Oh, and just a bad pass off.
A terrible pass.
Hurst backing down Brooks. Griswold way out three-point line. She's going to take a three-pointer short. Mononga comes back with the ball. Now Mononga's going to run, and we'll get it on the other end. Layup on the glass. Whistle away from the ball.
Nah, they call Black Bear right there on the push.
They're going to call Black Bear. Raven Black Bear will pick up her first foul. Meeker checks in for the Jets. Hurst down low, backs it. Brooks up, and Brooks will get called for the foul, and that will be Brooks' third foul.
Third personal, 14th foul. Haley Hurst at the line.
You see Brooks over talking to the official, making her case. Hurst has been quiet since her three-pointer in the first quarter kind of ignited a run for the Lady Jets. Hits both of her free throws.
Makes it an 11-point lead again. That's a turnover on Black Bear.
Dremel has Jackson down on the baseline, walks her back up. Hurst trying to go down low, has her shot blocked. And they're going to call Meeker for the reach-in.
Lady Jets foul number 5, Addie Meeker. Her second personal. First team foul.
Swings it out. Jackson three-pointer off the rim, won't go. Monongo with a rebound. The mistake, she dribbled it trying to get better positioning, and then when she did, lost the control, and now it's a jump ball. Right now, the NEO and Lady Norsemen are having problems holding on to the ball.
Definitely. Great pass by Sepatakova. Manunga knocks it down for the easy 2 points. And we're back to 9.
Engler driving in the paint, turnaround jump shot, short, gets her own rebound, and will be out on Mononga as she's trying to control it. So the Lady Jets will inbound the ball underneath the basket.
Almost a steal by Manunga right there.
Yeah, Meeker nearly lost the ball. Meeker on the right wing, kicks it up to Tramble. Tramble's gonna drive, turns, flips it over to Hurst. Meeker drives, layup won't go, gets her own rebound, and gets fouled from behind by Sepatakova.
Foul number 32, Elizabeth Stepanikova, second personal, 15th foul.
And Meeker will go to line to shoot two. Stepanikova, that's our second foul. First shot's good. And a nice kick out to Griswold. Hurst, three-point on the way from the left wing is good. That's 2 3-pointers by Hurst. She has 8 points. Matches last night's total.
Foul?
No foul called, and Hurst will bring the ball down for the Lady Jets. Engler tries to drive in and is met by Stepanikova. Shots blocked. Engler, three-point attempt, left wing, good. (53-37), our biggest lead of the game. Under 15 seconds, now we're at 10 seconds. Jackson up top, he's gonna drive, throws it up, and is good. And that is Jackson's first points since the first quarter.
at the end of the third. It's a big lead. Some big-time three-point shooting to extend it. We'll take you into the break, and we'll bring you the rest of the game and this fourth quarter after a couple quick messages.
Other wireless companies need 4-page brochures to explain plans that are too complicated and cost way too much. We are not like the others. We are Bravado Wireless. We offer one line of unlimited talk, text, and 4G LTE data for only $40 per month, with no minimum number of lines and no hidden fees. This is your year to be bold, connect fast at the best price. We live where you live, and we are proud to be a part of your community here in Eastern Oklahoma. We are Bravado Wireless, and we believe in the power of connection. Big wireless companies keep getting bigger and bigger, but their coverage where you live is still small. At Bravado Wireless, we provide the best unlimited talk, text, and data for only $40 a month, right here in Eastern Oklahoma. You deserve to connect fast to your family, friends, and colleagues, wherever they are, with no interruptions and no excuses. Don't buy into big. Go bold. Go Bravado. Visit bravadowireless.com or visit one of our stores, where we make it easy to join our family. Bravado Wireless. We believe in the power of connection.
Welcome back to OBU for the NJCAA Women's Region 2 Basketball Tournament, featuring the NOC-Enid Lady Jets and the NEO Lady Norse. Currently, the Lady Jets are in the lead, 53-39, with a big big third quarter. Close out the third quarter, 17 points for the Lady Jets, 13 points for NEO in that third quarter, and NOC-Enid closed the quarter on a 12-4 run, Dion, and you saw two big three-pointers there right before the end of the quarter, and man, those were close to some knockout punches.
Yeah, and you can kind of see the look on some of the NEO girls' faces. Those were tough shots to take. I don't know, they've dug themselves quite up a hole, and they got a big, big deficit to overcome in this fourth quarter. And that's not gonna help as Johnson turns the ball over.
Engler will bring the ball down. Tramble, who has 15 points on the day. Engler has 11, and Griswold has 11. Tramble couldn't get it to drop. Monungo with the rebound. Monungo unable to hold on to the pass. Tramble's going to drive, and we'll kick it back out. Engler, three-pointer off the back of the rim, too strong. Rebound by Jackson. Tramble picks Jackson's pocket. Engler's going to drive, and no foul called either way. Brooks out front. Brooks still can't find that bucket. 53-69. Griswold drives up against the glass, won't go. Monungo with the rebound, she'll run it. Jackson out front. Jackson moves Hurst over, able to get against the glass. Tramble taking her time, setting up the offense. Hurst driving, turnaround jumper off the rim, no good. Monungo with the rebound. Johnson, jumper won't go, had a little drop step. It's almost like running a marathon than asking you to go play mini golf. you're out of breath, you're tired, your focus is starting to lose.
Mini golf?
It sounds fun.
For who?
For fat people like me. Engler, nice step. That will add her 13 points.
Now shooting pool, that's fun.
Shooting pool?
Yeah.
Yeah, we could do that. Jackson drives, can't get an arm up, and she is fouled. I believe Hurst is going to be the culprit, and she is. So Hurst will pick up her first, and that will send Jackson, Megan Jackson, to the line. Jackson perfect from the line so far today. Second attempt up and good. 55-43. Griswold open and kicks it outside. Pierce's three-pointer won't go, kicks it back out. Now, Niederer has already hit one three-pointer, number 20 for the Lady Jets. And she'll step out for another one, and it's good.
And that was just a defensive lap right there. An NEO defender losing her man. And Niner making her pay for it.
58-43. Ball being tapped around. Finally, the Jets will come up with it. Woo, Lazenby almost had a carry there. Griswold drives, kicks it out, and Hurst unable to get a handle on it. Lazenby comes out, and Pierce will come in. Jackson drives, loses the handle on it. One thing I've noticed is Griswold has put in a lot more minutes tonight than what she did the previous two games.
Well, when you get some offense production out of her, the coach is going to leave her in on the floor a lot longer.
She has 11 points tonight. Nine on the shot clock. Hurst, three-pointer, top of the key, short. Rebound by Johnson. Johnson's going to run it. Layup is not enough, and Monungo with the rebound, put back, won't go. Griswold comes back up with it, and 58-43, and I think we're starting to see the beginning of the end here, my friend.
Yeah, that's true. It doesn't look like NEO has anything in the tank to make a comeback at all. Layups aren't even falling for them at this point.
Now, that fuel light is on, and it's dinging, saying you better find a gas station. I think they have played their hearts out. They don't have much left. Nider, three-pointer won't go. Tip back out to Griswold. Hurst will reset the offense. Pierce will drive, baseline, turnaround jumper, won't go. Lady Norse with the rebound. Johnson back up top. Three-point attempt. In and out. Tramble with the rebound. .327 to go in the game. Folks, you can see where we're going to be at next week. Go to Bravado Wireless on Facebook. And on BravadoWireless.com, we have our schedule posted. Brooks with a layup, and Brooks finally gets a bucket in the second half. And timeout, Lady Norse. Full timeout, so a full timeout. We'll send it back to you and take some commercial break. We'll be right back.
There is truly no place like home. Right here in Eastern Oklahoma, Bravado Wireless provides the best unlimited talk, text, and data for only $40 a month. We believe in strong, connected communities. That's why we live stream community events like local football games. You may not know us by name, but we'll be at the same festivals and cheering for our kids on the same sidelines. Because we live where you live. Visit BravadoWireless.com or visit one of our stores, where we make it easy to join our family. Bravado Wireless. We believe in the power of connection.
Welcome back to OBU. We have the championship game, Championship Saturday Women's Region 2, NJCAA, here at the beautiful campus of Oklahoma Baptist University in Shawnee. I'm your host, Eric Shannon, along with my co-host, Dion Amade, and
Big block by Sepatakova, coming over late, knocking Griswold's shot out of bounds.
Now, just under 3 minutes, the NEO takes time out. Dion, what do you think the coach talked to him about?
Probably their attitude. It's all about body language right now in this situation. You can tell that NEO kind of feels out of it, but they're not too far behind. I mean, 13-point deficit is a lot to ask for, and with less than 2 minutes in the fourth quarter, but still, a couple of shots could make this a ball game and put NEO and NOC on their heels.
All you need is a spark. A couple shots and a spark, and you can get a run going. That light bulb hasn't gone out just yet. Johnson, top of the key, 10 seconds on the shot clock. Monongo's going to take a long jumper from the baseline, won't go. Pierce up top, kicks it over to Engler. And a steal by Johnson. Johnson should get an uncontested layup, and she does. 47-58, 11-point ball game. Trammell drives, gets herself in trouble, back out to Pierce. Engler's going to drive. Down low to Griswold, but she was out of range. Trammell's going to drive. And unable to get the ball next to the, on the rim, shot clock violation. Three-pointer won't go for Johnson. Rebound back to the Lady Jets. Now we will be under a minute. 10 seconds on shot clock. They have to get the ball up. Hurst, three-pointer is good.
That might have been the final nail in the coffin, ladies and gentlemen.
A dagger in the Lady Norse's heart right there. 61-47. You eat up a whole shot clock and get a three-pointer, and Monongo can't get the layup. (61-47). 9 seconds. Lady Jets begin to celebrate, and folks, that should be your final score. 61-47. And your Region 2 champions right here are the Lady Jets of the NOC-Enid as they hold off the NEO Lady Norse 61-47. Folks, this broadcast is a copyright of Bravado Wireless. This game and broadcast should not be reproduced rebroadcasting or otherwise distributed without the express written consent of Bravado Wireless and its management.
Just a situation where NEO got behind. They didn't have it shooting, they didn't have their legs, and they didn't have enough for a comeback. You got to give your hat and tip your hat off. This NOC-Enid Lady Jets team came out with a dominating performance. Their key players, Tramble and Griswold, played terrifically. And at the end of things, you couldn't ask for more.
61-47 the final, and the tale of the tape was the first half put the NOC-Enid way up as they went into halftime, 36-26 by 10 points, and just able to keep pretty much that same distance all the way through the game. And then just couldn't NEO just couldn't get any closer.
Yeah, every time they even threatened to make a run or to get up or even make it less than a double-digit lead, NOC-Enid had something on the opposite end to answer back. So good job by these group of girls, and they earned this one tonight, surely.
Folks, thanks for watching. We will be in Idabel next week for the Woodback Classic and then the Southeast Shootout in Valiant. So stay tuned to Bravado TV and check out where we'll be at bravadowireless.com and our Facebook page. For myself, Eric Shannon, and Dion Amade, thank you for watching, and stay tuned. We will see you next week.